survivors, it's your girl Marika here, and today I want to talk to you about borderline personality disorder and how it has affected me over the last couple of weeks. Now, I haven't felt like this in a very long time, people, and it was kind of scary. I can't even lie, it wasn't something that I enjoyed particularly, but you know, say hello. So I struggled with my mental health over the last couple of weeks. It has been hectic. It has been, you know, an eye-opener, I guess, in certain ways. And I just wanted to discuss this with you guys. I've had lows, I've had highs, and you know, at one point I was contemplating, you know, maybe I need to go back and get my mental health nurse involved, because I felt like I couldn't get out of the feeling. I couldn't get out of my feelings. I couldn't get out of my own way, and it was just getting on top. I still feel kind of at the moment, but I don't feel as bad as I did. So with that being said, yeah, so feeling down, feeling depressed, feeling kind of like a little bit worthless in a sense. Like, there's so much I want to do for my family, and you know, I hate when you have to rely on other people. That is the hardest thing for me, because I'm a person where I does mine. Like, I'm very independent, and to know that there's certain things that you just can't control, it does mess with my mental health a lot, especially when other people that hold that power in their hands are just like, meh, you know, I can take as long as I want to take, you know, and do it at the last minute and whatever else. Like, if someone asks me to do something for them, it's done. And I know not everybody's like me, yeah, but sometimes you just really wish that they could just be like you, just for this 1 second, or put themselves in your shoes. And it's just been crazy. It's just been so crazy. And I touched on a little bit about, you know, my situation with my eldest child, and her name's Mia, and you know, talking about her, and she is one of the reasons why my head has been kind of messed up. And I wanted to discuss that because I've had to make a decision, and the decision has been to not force her to want to be involved in this family. Do you understand that? Mia has always had issues with the fact that I've had other children and that I'm not a mother of one. She's really struggled with that, and I don't know if that is just her or her ASD or her ADHD or a mixture of the three just combined in one. But she's always had a problem. She's always bullied and been so aggressive with my children because she doesn't want them there, because she just wants it to be mummy. Yeah, she has a problem with it big time. And one of the reasons why I had to make a decision, or they basically put it in my hands as either look after, have your 4 or have your 1. Like, that was the real situation that I was dealing with. Hence why you never saw me for so long on YouTube, because I just couldn't come on here without it being so dark and gloomy and be fake. Really, I wear my heart and my emotions on my sleeve. Literally, it's out there for everybody to see, and it's raw like that. So I didn't want to come on here and just be down and out. This channel is not about being down and out, it's about being real and uplifting sometimes, not always downer. Do you know what I mean? But you know, recently we found out that she didn't get her own way in a certain situation, i.e. she wanted to go to a mixed school. She wanted to go back to her old mixed school, and she got horrendously bullied there. She got jumped, she got spat on, her clothes got ripped. You know, we had to go A&E because they gave her a concussion. All these things happened to her in this school. On top of that, there was some inappropriate behaviors between her and some other young pupils in that school. And the social worker asked me, oh, do you like she wants to go back to this old school, blah blah blah. Obviously they had it in their mind that we don't want her to go there either, but they wanted to just ask me what do I feel about it. And obviously I was like, no. Like, no, she got bullied there, horrendously bullied there. It messed with her mental as well. Do you know what I mean? Because of her ASD, people with ASD, their environment affects them a lot. If their environment is not right, they break down. Do you know what I mean? They break down and they can't handle it. So I didn't want Mia. One minute she was so good in that school. I was getting phone calls from the teachers. Oh, she's such a blessing. She's such a nice child to teach, you know. And I never had that before, because she went from primary school where all the teachers knew how she was and they weren't doing the right things by her. And I wasn't getting any nice phone calls when she was in that school telling me how good she was and them things there. It was quite the opposite. I was getting phone calls to let me know, you know, your child's done such and such and such and such, and to come pick her up because we can't handle her. So, you know, so her going into secondary school and getting those phone calls was lovely. It was lovely. It was nice. It was all a parent want. You want your child to go to school. You want the teachers to love your child. You want your teachers to do right by your child. And they were showing me that. And then the environment, I don't know, between her pupils or whatever, just started to break down, and I was getting different types of phone calls. And, you know, she had half days, they couldn't handle her, she didn't go on school trips, they stopped her from going on school trips, they said they couldn't handle her and all the rest of it. They couldn't keep her safe, she couldn't keep the other people safe, and, you know, it just went downhill very fast. One minute I was getting phone calls saying that, you know, your child is a joyous child and a joy to teach, and then the next it was like, come and get your child, we can't deal with her. And it was just sad. It was sad. It happened so quick, and it just went downhill from there. Social services got involved because the school rang them and said, you know, we need help, we need camps, we need involvement, because we want her in the school, but we don't have the resources to keep her safe. We need her to have one-to-one, and in order to have one-to-one, she needs to have a statement and all this and that. And it was talks and meetings and blah 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 blah. And then it ended up with her being in care and her making allegations, and it was just a terrible time. It was a terrible time. And I went to court and I tried to fix it for her, and it just, what she wanted I couldn't do. And even though everybody around me and even down to the judge said this was the best decision, it isn't when you're her. Mia potentially feels like she's on the outside, and because of that she's now lashing out. And as her parent, as her mum, it's like, what do I do? You know, I can put my foot down and be the mum and be like, you know what, you're gonna see me, you're gonna see my face, you're gonna be in a family, you're gonna see your siblings, blah blah blah. But is that what she wants? It's not about me. It's not about anybody else. It's about Mia at the moment. Mia sees me, you know, happy family with her siblings, and she's not there and blah blah blah. And regardless of it being her, why she is where she is, regardless of, you know, you're where you are because of what you have done, and you're where you are because that is the best place for you to be to get the help that you need. She ain't hearing any of that, and I understand it. She's a child. As far as she's concerned, you're her parent and you're meant to make everything right, regardless of what she does. It's unconditional. You know, she comprehends that, and I get it. I'm not going to sit here and try and act like, oh no, I don't understand. I do understand. I was that child. You know, I felt like that. I was in care, and I felt like, you know, regardless of what I done, regardless of how I contributed to the situation, if I contributed to the situation, it doesn't matter. You're my mum, you're my dad, you're meant to make it better. Blah, blah, blah. That's how it was, and I get it. But unfortunately, and the sad thing about it, she don't want to see us. You know, she decided that she don't want to see us. She decided that she doesn't want to call anymore, and she's decided that, you know, she doesn't want to see her siblings. And today I had to make a very hard decision and tell, you know, my children that love Mia, that have unconditional love for Mia, that she doesn't want to see you. You know, I had to let them know that, because it's been going on for over a month now. And, you know, how long can I go with just saying, oh, you know, she's busy, you know, blah blah. I knew the truth. I knew from the beginning. I just didn't know how to relay that information to my to my 8-year-old, to my 6-year-old. You know, children that love and adore their bigger sister. I didn't know how to say that to them. But when it got to a point where she's not even coming to contact, she's not even turning up, and you know, the children are desperately wanting to see them, that's more damage than nah, you know. That is more damage than not saying anything.